We all know that we had the COVID pandemic and our trainees had a lot of virtual sessions but never had the opportunity to have any hands-on practice anymore. And especially in technical skills training, it's crucial that they have the opportunity to learn something face-to-face without jeopardizing the safety of the patients.
In our opinion, it's really important to organize this workshop with physicians to lead the session. In this way, we are sure that every kind of material can be available for trainees and they can test everything and make their own opinion and own choices with all the kind of devices available.
For example, during the CTO sessions, where people learn how to navigate a guide wire and a support catheter through a lesion, we had numerous companies who supported it, and they even provided their simulators to other companies. All the people were in the same room, the various industry partners, and so there was a rotation for our trainees going stepwise from one table to the other, trying different materials and learning this with an expert, teaching them all the tips and tricks, how to do it, and more importantly, how not to use it.
The feedback we have for the attendees is that at every congress they can see key opinion leaders on the stage and they learn from them, of course, from the talks. But when they are face-to-face in the educational sessions, it's a unique opportunity to have a unique relationships between teaching people and trainees and to learn things directly from them.
You can, based on the clinical experience of the clinician, you can a lot more. And often the clinician does not use one single product, but multiple products. And you get an insight about tips and tricks on how that clinician is using the product of the industry partner. So it's not only about how to use it and when to use it, but more importantly, little tips and tricks that you can't read in any textbook or can't see at any stage.
Yeah, and what is important also is that you can start from the case, the clinical case, and not from the product. And so you have another way of thinking on how to use the device and how to treat your patients.
There's plenty of room here to make mistakes because you're not endangering anybody's life. So I think if there is a place where they are allowed to make mistakes, it's here. And they can learn from their mistakes because they're being corrected, especially of course by the tutor, but in a very acceptable fashion, so without any bullying, and getting positive feedback on how to avoid that mistake next time.
Yes, it's really the time for people to do mistakes. Rather, it's better to doing this during workshops than with patients.